Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another book review. As you can see, I will be reviewing Inner City Hoodlum by Donald Goins. So, I found this book at my local library. As you can see, if you've been to my channel for a while, first I want to say thank you for sticking around and listening to me blab about books and movies, generally, with the little other things thrown in. My channel's kind of like a one and done. I like to do everything anyway. So, I want to thank you for that. And if you've been here also for a while, you know that I love my local library. Now I will tell you why. Find great books that you probably would have never noticed before. Movies. They have games for kids. They have programs for kids. They have toy kits you can take home for your kids. Some libraries even have video games you can take home for your kids. Mine, unfortunately, do not anymore, but they used to. But they do offer a program where you can drop your kids off or you can get to go for like an hour after school. I don't know if a lot of kids know about it, but anyway. So, and they also have book sales where you can buy books, movies, auto books. Like they had this thing called what is it called? What is this called? It is Play Away, where it's like an auto book on an MP3 player. Anyway, so let's get into this review. We're going to read the back. It says, Johnny Washington is a ruthless survivor, a black teen raised on the streets of LA, battlefield broken families, rival gangs, and minimum wage, all under the cold watchful eye of the men in the blue. But Johnny found a loophole. He knows the freight yards like the back of his hand. He and his crew, Josh and Buddy, hit them often, stealing just enough to get by until Josh is gunned down by a security guard who gets his brains bashed in by Buddy. Out of option, Johnny turns to Elliot Davis, a local kingpin who recruits and exploits Johnny's sister until she's no longer useful. Fueled by her pointless and inevitable death, Johnny and Buddy come after Davis with guns blazing and ready for all the smoke. Okay, well, that pretty much sums up the whole book. Like, it doesn't leave too much for imagination. Now, I believe this is a list of books by Donald Goins. And I think this is the last book that he was writing. Yeah, it says, Donald Goins' complete manuscript of Inner City Hoodlum was discovered shortly after his tragic, violent death, making it the last known works by this talented black author. Had Donald lived to see his book reach publication, he would have, as before, dedicated to the family, friends, and associates. But the bullets of an unknown killer cut Donald down. Therefore, we take the opportunity to dedicate the final reflection of Donald's life to him and his efforts to express the rage, frustration, and torment of a black man in America. Now, funny thing, I found out about Donald Goins from another YouTuber called Blacklit. I think that's what his name is called. If I find him, I'll put his information below. So I decided, as soon as I saw this, like, let me grab it, because he said that he's an amazing writer. So everything that the summary said of this book is what happens in the book. I don't really have to say anything. It was well written. I will say this. I listened to it and read it because I really wanted to read it. This book is not long at all. Like, the auto was like 4 hours, and this book is, hold on. Oh, come on. This book is 222 pages, if you can see. And it gives you a sequel of Daddy Cool. So, I'm just going to say this. If you like the way the back of the book sounded, pick this book up. I enjoyed listening to it. I enjoyed reading it. It was gritty. It was raw. It made me think how gullible young girls are, even though they have warnings against it. It shows you how easy that you can get trapped into a life of crime. It can show you how things go left, whether you're on the good side or the bad side. So, this is definitely a must read. I don't know if I'm going to buy this or not, because I'm trying not to buy too many books. I don't know. Maybe I'll get it on my Kindle. Let me know what you guys think, because I do know that Sky Full of Elephants that I just read, I definitely want to buy. So, I don't know. We'll see. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hope everyone has a good morning, afternoon, evening. I don't have too much to say about the review because the back said it all. Bye.